What's going on, guys? This is Burrs and I'm back with another video in relation to the Streamlight TLR-7. I always say TRL because I'm a kid of the 80s and 90s, but TLR-7, but this is the A version with a fixed actuation switch, which was my major complaint about the original 7, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So, in my original video, I talked about the actuation switch and the fact that it was down here, and I don't have it because I got rid of that. I sent it back to Amazon, wasn't a fan of it. Had a actuation switch down here that you had to come down and push forward, and wasn't a huge fan of that. And then I just recently saw, I mean really within the last few weeks, that they came out with the A version, which has this switch, which as you can see, with your firing grip, you just come down and actuate it like that, which is much better than the previous iteration, or the 7, not the 7A, which is this is the 7A iteration. Has that really funky, almost like you want a teacup grip it to get that to work, which you don't want a teacup grip. You want to have that master grip and then come down and actuate the flashlight. Now, a lot of people commented on my previous video of the TLR-7, does it suck? Where I said basically it sucks because of the actuation, and I sent it back. I've had so many comments on that in relation to how to actuate it, the fact that it's really not a big deal. I even had someone recently say, just use your trigger finger to actuate it. Yeah, that's not going to work when you're in an environment where you want to momentarily use your light. You rarely want to use your light with it completely on like that. You're giving away your position, etc. Go take a training course before you comment. Don't use your trigger finger unless it's an absolute emergency and that's your only finger you can use. Don't use that one for your light. You want to use that thumb right there to actuate the light. So the one thing I'll say is, yes, this is probably about an 8 out of 10 right now. There's still, I mean, it improves at 80% from the previous one. The actuation is much better, but as you can see here, they could still, bring it up a little bit. Right now it still comes down to this area. If they brought that up to where the flush with the top of this part, and these parts are interchangeable, you can put another one that's really low on, which I don't know who'd want to do that. But if they can make another one, but it would start where this point is right here, so you wouldn't have to come down so much, that would be absolutely perfect. And in my opinion, that would make this the best concealed carry light out there on the market to date. Now granted, the XR1 is going to be out from Surefire at some point. I'm probably going to get that and check that out because I love the actuation on the Surefires. It's kind of the same actuation as the XC1 and the XR300, I believe. Hasn't come out yet, so I'm glad that Streamlight came out with this because it gives people an option, and now that they have this fixed on the A version, this is 100% your way to go, in my opinion, because a lot of places are making TLR-7 holsters, and this fits the TLR-7 holsters, as I have one. So in closing, I can definitely recommend this now that they have fixed this actuation. Long term, can't talk about long term yet because I just got this 2 weeks ago, and I just got my concealed carry permit here in Pennsylvania again now that I moved. So going to be training a lot more. I will give you an update as far as long term. How does this switch work, and if it's durable, etc. But I've never had any problems with Streamlight stuff, and I actually use their ProTac rail mount on my rifles for the most part. I have one Surefire, but the rest are Streamlight. Never had a problem with them, and I've used their other TLR lights in the past. Never had a problem with them. They're made of metal. They're ready to go, in my opinion. So if you guys are looking for a really nice 500 lumen but nice and compact light, I can now recommend the TLR-7A. If you guys have any questions or anything, let me know. And until next time, later.